Welcome back to Virtual Boy Wario Land, the second quest, and welcome to the next stage. This time we're in the greenhouse, at least I think that's a greenhouse, I'm not entirely sure. Or watermelon factory. Anyway, before we continue, let's kill you. And then let's get out of here, because I don't want to bother with those moles. Careful here. You get yourself paralyzed. One thing I noticed is that if you do the bull rush, it's almost uncontrollable, which can be very bad in the second quest here. Let's just get through here, and then let's wait for watermelon, because we're going to need that. Because this factory has a specific mechanism to destroy the sapient watermelon that's sleeping there and blocking our path. Thankfully it will stay dead once we pass the section here. That was a little closer than I thought it should be, but never mind. Great, another one of these. I could tackle over that, but the problem with that is that the... Okay, so I don't want... There we go. How are you supposed to get over there as small Wario? How's that supposed to work? You can't jump that far, unless I'm missing something. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Doesn't really matter all that much. So firstly you need to die. There we go, and then you guys will be removed as well. And then these melons here. There we go. That's said and done. Let's see what's down here. If there's anything... Okay, great, there's spikes. Spikes in the background right away. Okay. Oh, that's just fantastic. Let's hope there's power up in here. And there is! We've got our helmet back. Neat. Let's jump over here and let's jump into the background and not jump straight into the spikes. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Is there anything else in the background? I don't think there is. Or can we go down here? We can. Didn't quite notice that at first. Let's destroy this block here for no reason, because we can't really progress there anyway. And let's go down here. I guess they just blocked some random bits of the level off. Okay. I'm not going to tackle this from the other side, because I don't want to get knocked back into the spikes, just in case, you never know. And we could go down here. Let's do that. More hearts. Are those worth it? Possibly. Let's kill... Nope. Let's kill you. And there's another mole. I see you. Great. Looks like we can't really do much with you. Okay, let's just... Hope there's another... Oh, coin cloud. Don't really care much for that. Let's hope there's another power up here somewhere. If not, that's sad, but what can you do? Okay, let's... Oh! Take your mask and kill your friend with it. 'Cause that's how I roll. And then let's check out what's here. You almost walked into that. There we go. Got that sorted out nicely. And then let's tackle our way through here. There's no mole in the corner, that's nice. So let's see. Oh, do I want this? Not quite sure. Generally... Oh, actually, what am I thinking about? Of course I want that. Because I just forget for a moment that combo helmets are a thing. There you go, you just die, please. Thank you very much. And then we need to get back up here. Should be okay. But they do punish you for using your jet helmet. But thankfully with this helmet here we can gracefully glide and don't need to worry about jetting into spikes at too high a velocity. Okay. Now all we need to do is jump back into the foreground without... Nope, let's That almost got us there. Okay, I don't want to... Okay, fine. We're going to do it like this then. There we go. That actually worked a bit better than I thought it would. Okay, how many more spikes do we have here? Of course we can't kill you, which I guess we kind of shouldn't be able to do, because if we could, then we'd probably... Okay, there we go. That's what I need. Thank you very much. So the next one here is faster, so I'm not quite sure when the best moment is to... Maybe if once this one here is out. No, so we have to do it a little bit earlier, when it comes out of the leftmost part of the map, I guess. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. That was surprisingly generous. Let's see. That should do the job. Nope. Just a little bit too early. Oh, they're really generous with these, sort of. Sort of. Huh. They really are. Maybe it's because this one... Well, I say this one here is needed for the key, but I mean, the other one was needed to remove the watermelon, so... Not really. Anyway, here we go. Okay, I've got the key, and the last one will give us a treasure, which is... Okay, I've got this one here. Going to avoid those. Not quite sure why I didn't use my fire there. Did you see that that guy's eyes just kind of popped away? Yeah, forget it. Not even gonna bother with that. That's just too risky. Too risky. Are we supposed to fall down here? Maybe. No, whoa. Oh, I didn't know we could do that. Oh, no, Wario. Just don't do this to me. Okay. Spike ball to be avoided. Okay, we can't destroy it. Or maybe we're just shooting over it. Thank you very much. So we have to see when we... Do we have to get both of them, maybe? So let's do it like... this. No, that was a bit too early, but only a bit too early. We get another one right away. Thank you. Okay, when do we want to do this? Just when it's about to disappear, maybe? Nope, that was a bit too late, so just before it enters the right-hand side of the screen. Thank you. Wow, they're really generous. Okay, that should do... Nope, still too late, so... But I'll get the rhythm down eventually. For now, let's just avoid the spike balls, naturally. And wait for another watermelon patiently. Nope, that is not a watermelon. Well, we'll get there. Eventually, thank you. Okay. So I want to do this. There we go. So we got one of them sorted out. Then let's sort the other one out as well. At least I thought this gave you the treasure. Maybe I mistook that, because there's another sleeping melon, so... Oh wait, this one here just blocked the door. I thought there was another one that blocked our path completely. And here we have a bottled chip. Neat. Okay. Just destroy all of this. Blast our way through here. There we go. I know there's a coin cloud here, but actually no, there isn't. I thought there was one here. Because there are a couple of rooms where there are these spike guys. And you're supposed to preserve them. Just so you can get your coin fix. Just going to blast a little more. And here we go. Wait, yeah, we did get the treasure. We got it like 30 seconds ago. Why did I forget that? Yeah, I think we have enough lives for now. And yeah, we make some progress. Is this the haunted house? Think it is. Not even gonna bother with you. You will just be eliminated from afar. So the haunted house has a couple of monsters that... Great. Great start. A couple of monsters that can't be beaten with the fire, so you need to jump on them. Okay, let's see. There we go. And we had this chicken here as well. I think some of these drop something. I think one of the keys was hidden here. Random heart falling down from the ceiling. I'll have it. Yeah, why not take this path here while we're at it? I don't recall this level here being super difficult. But, well, the spikes might change that. Plus, I think this one here had a fairly strict time limit. If you wanted to explore everything. Also, the music doesn't fit at all. But that's just me. That is not very helpful. Okay, so this guy here slowly going into my direction. Okay, whatever. So what's in here? Thank you very much. I'll take that. Ooh. I know these spikes have a somewhat generous hitbox, but I still want to make... Oh, shoot. How did that... Whatever. Whatever. Oh well. Oh yeah, this was the bottle we can knock over, which may or may not give us terrible things. I can't get over there, that's just not going to work. Oh great, it's the mask. I think we have to defeat that one. Yeah, well, because the room is now closed off. But we need the little minions first. Ooh. Let's try to get one of those without destroying all of them. Huh, fire tongue attack. I didn't even see that the last time we... Oh, great. Great start. So achieved pretty much nothing here. Didn't found... There we go. That wasn't too bad, was it? Yep, this works a little bit better now. I think we're going to... Yeah, you didn't drop anything, so let's not bother with you. Ooh. Yeah, this attack here, it shoots you way too far. It's really difficult to control. I think the normal tackle is almost easier to control, but... Oh well, and Boy Wario doesn't even give you an additional, like, hit... Oh, I guess I missed that last time I was here. Hit point booster, because you just go back to Midget Wario right away, so... Should I have done that? I shouldn't have, because this doesn't give me any advantage against this guy here, but... I could have used that as a power-up afterwards, but we'll never mind. At least we got the full power-up here, so that's something. It's actually good to know that I can get this right from the start. Okay, time to go back. Let's glide over this, because I'm not going to risk it. I think I could destroy this guy, but he would just respawn. But you know what, that's okay, because I'm never going to enter this room ever again, except when I want this helmet here. Okay, so you get toasted this time. At least now we can explore this section here, and I can't even see where I'm going. But first let's explore this. Great. Smiley Man is... I really don't like this. These spikes are very, very in the way. I don't think we can burn this guy here. Nope, we cannot. Great. Lost. We didn't even get anything out of this, because we're knocking this into the spikes all the time. Anyway, let's do this, and let's hope for... Great. Okay, let's try that again. If we jump into this guy right away, can we force him to... Yeah, we can force him to give us these guys right away, but if we jump on these from... There we go. Oh, that doesn't even count. Oh wait, that did count. Never mind. This guy took only one hit. I could have sworn this guy took more hits. I'll have it. I'm going to burn you just in case. Another one of these, not bad. So, are you going to drop anything? That's the question. You are. Oh, so about the bomb chicken? Great, another one of these. We can just leave. But well, the key has to be here somewhere, so let's see. And so that is the treasure, even though you recall the treasure being in a somewhat obscure location. Are you worth fighting? That's the question. Possibly. Let's see. Let's just burn you and let's see. Okay, so we can get another full... Great, I can't even see anything. Let's get over. Great. Can you even do that? Fantastic. So let's just jump down here. So where are we now? I'm not quite sure, but I do recall that happening. Okay. That's not helpful. There we go, so you're dead now. Oh, here I am. Okay, let's check this door here first. Now I've lost track of where I am. And where I'm supposed to be. But never mind. Nope, no equipment here. But oh well. Also, I like how they put spikes in the pit. That actually makes it easier, because unless that is not an instant death pit, which isn't really a thing here anyway, so they probably didn't put new spikes in here, did they? I think the key, either the key was here or... Yeah, the key. Oh, hoo-hoo. That was mildly nerve-wracking. Still have to find the... Oh yeah, these are on my side because they're small. And I don't know if I can make this jump here because that's 4 blocks. Is it? I don't think that's possible actually. Okay, let's do this again. You will be burned, but before we continue here, let's fight this guy here, who doesn't actually have any spikes in the room. But if you're curious how to beat this guy with the spikes, you can just stay here. That's actually somewhat safe. I did not mean to do that. I did mean to do this. There we go. But that theoretically also works if you have the spikes in the room. Because it's safe under this guy. There we go. Now time to get into the background. May as well collect these hearts while we're at it. And I actually got an extra life for that. Neat. I'm not going to bother with you or with these coins here because that's too risky. Okay, here, let's reveal the door. I'm not quite sure whether we can make it over here, but you have to burn the blocks first, otherwise you fall down. You do need fire here as well. Then let's make our way through here, and there we go. We do get a cow, where we previously got a horse. I really like the spin on these treasures here. They're slightly trashier, but that was to be expected. Nope, gonna avoid those chicken, and then let's just fall down here. That gave me a mid-range heart attack. And where are we now? I'm not quite sure. Doesn't really matter. Let's just get out of here. We do have the key, we do have treasures. We're pretty much good. So where does this lead us? Here. Okay, you know what? I don't want to bother with that because that's just more spikes and more areas where... There's a couple of areas where I have to jump over... Why did I do that? Over 4 spikes in a... Oh, we can't... Wait, we can't even progress here. So never mind that then. We have to fly over several spikes in a row. And there's a good chance... You can really only jump over 2 unless you tackle. Or I'm doing something wrong. So we could still leave here. Do we want that? You know what? Whatever. Let's just fight this guy here. For better or worse. Okay. Ooh. Should be able to... Nope. Didn't manage to pick you up, but that's okay. Can we... Yeah, we should be able to bounce you around here. And there we go. So you just come over here and then everything will be fine. See? And there we go. Let's see what's beyond this door here. There's actually... Oh, this is this room again. That's actually good because I think we can continue on the main road through the mansion here. Not going to bother with... Actually, well, whatever. Guess I am going to bother with you now. Don't know how that didn't get me hit, but whatever. Ooh, oh, no bombs. Don't want bombs. Why did I destroy that? That could have used it as some sort of Huh, well look at that. Oh, here's the pot. You can... That's not what I want to do. Yeah, so this guy here comes out of the pot if you... Can we fire kill you? And I just walked under that guy. I didn't think that would work, but I'll have it. Oh, great. Guess it's time to burn you. You do regenerate, but he does appear and then disappear once before he starts to chase you. Okay, let's just not bother with this. And yeah, in our notes there's supposed to be the added difficulty, but in my opinion, considering that you lose everything if you don't succeed with within one level, it kind of discourages you to do anything but just rush for the ending. Oh, that's this level here with the factory. Oh, this is so bad. I knew there would be more spikes there, but let's see. So as long as we have... I know you're going to lightning bolt me or so. Yeah, that's acceptable. I don't think we could get in the background yet, otherwise we probably wouldn't be able to see anything because there's too many walls in the way. Do we even want to be here? I'm not even sure this was such a bad idea. Well, we did get something here. Still not happy about this because this is just... But I mean the key is somewhere, so we have to make sure that we explore at least somewhat, because I don't recall the exact layout for every level. Okay, yeah, you'll just be toasted, and there we go. At least having the fire helmet, the King Dragon helmet. Ooh, look at that. I'll have that, thank you very much. So you can apparently use this for live farming, provided these regenerate, which I think they do. So let's see. So you do not fall down, that's good to know. You do. Okay. Also with this helmet here you don't get flipped back if you if you float gently into... Oh, this one here, yeah, I do recall this. Are you just going to do this over and over again? You totally are, aren't you? Well, whatever. So this one here will flip me into the background. Oh no, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why? Why did I do that? I don't know. But never mind. So now this is going to be the same deal except more difficult, because this is not great, but let's just be patient, because the time limit is generally quite generous, so we don't have to worry about it too much. There we go. Even got an extra life out of this. That's that was, yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Just can't control that jump. Now we can't get in there and get our helmet because we don't have, we are not large Mario, and we're also missing this. So we get punished for our failures immediately. But it's okay. Oh yeah, now that also means we're now missing the extra lives. Could you please stop that? Oh dear, this is bad. Okay, at least we could do get a dragon helmet here. We could theoretically backtrack, but we're just not going to do that. Okay, can't roast this. Are you going... No. Oh well, this actually gets me into the background. That's good. That's probably what we want, because that seems to be a bit safer. And another extra life. They're quite generous with these here. At least it feels like it. It's probably because they need to. And yep, this can be toasted as well. This is a completely different room. I'll have it. And as long as there's no other obstacle in the way, I'm not going to rush this, because there's no reason to. And at least they give you ample warning here, so these aren't exactly Yoku blocks. Huh, looks like we're missing most of this because we don't have the... Actually, we are not. Huh. They're really quite generous with the extra lives there. I have the feeling every time I die, I might actually recoup all the lives I get. So this doesn't seem to be all that bad. Alright, that was definitely worth it. Nope, can't go through here. And so who's going to move? So you're stable, that's good. And so are you. Okay, yeah, that's neat. You two are not. Okay, that's still fine. Everything is fine. Okay. Please come over here. Do you just not do that? I guess you don't just... Oh, what is that? Is that explosive mercury or so? Who knows? In any case... Oh, now you're moving. Now that... yeah, these jumps here... These jumps are a lot tougher than they look. Or maybe I'm just bad at them. Who knows? In any case... Yeah, I think we're missing another... Ooh. There we go. Okay, so these spikes are in the foreground. I have to remind myself of that. And we might miss... yeah, we might miss stuff here because we don't have the ability to enter, to access any of these blocks here. Because we just don't have a helmet, and I'm not quite sure where we can get one. Let's see. Okay, so these ones here are stable as well. Yeah, we're just missing stuff here. So we need to get a helmet from somewhere and then do some backtracking. There should be one in here. Yeah, that looks like an area where there's a helmet. Okay, so this is the fan area. That one, I don't recall that one being that bad. Okay. Time to go back. Oh wait, we can't go back. Oh, actually we can. Yeah, this is going to move us into the back. Great. That's just fantastic. Can we get another helmet? We'll see. But then we have to backtrack through all of this. Oh dear. So, I just decided to commit suicide and then do this again because it's just, there's one section, I will show you which one in a bit, that is, in my opinion, impossible if you don't have either the bull helmet, the jet helmet, or the king dragon helmet. Or at least if you can do it, then I don't know how, without getting yourself damaged. And of course, if you're midget warrior already, then you're not going to be able to make that at all. But anyway, for now, let's just continue. There's a couple of rather tricky sections ahead as well. One of which we want to explore because we want the... Let's get these hearts here. There we go, we can make that. Activate this. And we also... Oh, careful. We also have to be careful because there's a couple of sections where there's stuff in the foreground. And... Okay, so we can jump up here, that's good to know. And the trampolines might throw you back if you don't watch out. Accidentally, you can't jump, always jump back because there aren't always blocks. And here we don't get the robot. Instead we get the ugly statue. Are you stable? Yes, you are stable. That's good. Let's just continue here. I think we can blast through here as well. Yes, that looked like something you could blast through. Here we go. And here's another helmet, but it's a dragon helmet, so that's only so useful. Here's the tutorial section where they show you how these mechanisms work. Which is good to know. That's how you organically introduce new obstacles. Let's just be patient here. Because there's no reason to risk it. And I think those coins don't disappear anywhere, at least not until you leave. Here we have these ceiling fans. And those are 4 tiles of fire. If you can jump over those, you can just barely jump over those. Pretty sure. Oh damn, this one here. We should get out of here before horrible things happen. But for now we're okay. Let's wait here. Oh, I didn't even know you could destroy that, but you evidently can. Let's just fly over here. Let's leave those blocks intact because you never know. And let's wait for you to calm down. And ooh, we made it. Neat. And we almost have another... didn't even plan for you to blow me up. Question is, are there spikes up there? Well, there's spikes here, but I don't think there are any... No, it doesn't look like there are spikes like immediately up there. No, okay, so that's at least something. And woohoo, that's the key. Woo, ho, ho, ho. So there are spikes there. So we want to make sure that we don't... Oh, no. There we go. That we do not get blown into those spikes naturally. Okay. There we go. Do we even want to be here? Because to be honest, after I got the treasure and everything else, I kind of in the mood of how about we just get out of here and yeah, you know what? Let's just do that. And we've seen it on the first playthrough, so how about we just don't risk it and just... Oh, come on. Really? That's cheap. Oh, this one here. I do recall this section here, but oh, great. Just great. Okay, let's just do this again. This time we already have the treasure, we have the key, so we can just go through here. This goes a lot faster when you already... Ooh, careful here. When you already have most of the stuff, and that's kind of how it's designed, because there are no checkpoints. But you can kind of keep everything that you have, so that's just nice to... That's just nice to have, and we can also just fly over everything here. In fact, I even made a plus on lives overall. I think I started this level here with maybe 4 lives or so. But there's a ton of treasure here, and I didn't even get absolutely everything the last time. Last time we did that, and oh, there's... Huh. The next boss. Which one was that? Like, oh, we have to find the Guardian first. That might actually be the worst challenge. Oh, whoa. The lightning thingy here. Another one. Then we have to be ready to jump on this guy. Oh, yeah, this wasn't fast enough. That's kind of disappointing. I know I could duck under this, but it just feels safer to do it this way here. Yeah, I mean it's nice that they don't have me hit the spikes, but yeah, I have to make a really hop jump here, just to even be able to get on this guy's back here. There we go. That was one hit. And otherwise this guy remains fairly predictable, and I think this is not the worst guy. I think the worst form is right before the final boss, which I think was the one with the homing missiles or so. There we go. Now you commit suicide and freeze the path. There we go. I think this boss here was not quite as bad as he could be, but there are spikes. Okay, I don't like that. Oh, and we have to get over the spikes before we can. Okay, so there's a bomb. How about we just don't do that? Oh yeah, we had to get this guy here out of his vehicle. Great. Okay, let's try. Come on, that guy was standing there. I jumped on the guy. I know the spikes were there as well, but I should have bounced off the guy. Anyway, I think we're just not going to bother. Not going to bother with this here. We're just going to. Oh wow! I didn't even know this guy made that move. Okay, let's try that again. Don't think we can hit this guy here. Yeah, that's not possible, but that's okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Was he making those moves before? Because I don't recall that being the case. But then again, on the first playthrough, we can pretty much switch freely between fore and background because there's no spikes in the way. But okay. Okay, let's try this again then. Oh, that almost went bad already. Great, that's a really good start. Yeah, I think that's why he... And don't get out of the past. Don't just keep... whatever. And one of the problems here is that half the time he's just standing in the spike balls. So, yeah. Of course, maybe it depends on my position as well, but I have the feeling half the time you can't even hit him. So let's try it. There we go. That was somewhat helpful. Using the bomb attack here. And he might be... No, it's just a bomb attack again. Even though he will... He does use a machine gun occasionally. That's really hard to dodge. You kind of have to get out of the way there, otherwise, as in on the other side, otherwise you're not going to get anywhere. There we go. So let's try that again. Huh. Worked a second time, that's good, and I still have full hit points, so to speak. And, let's see whether it works a third time. The answer is how I bumped into him. How did that not kill him anyway? Oh, at least released him from the tank. It's okay. You can do it like this. And boom, there we go. I can't wait for the final boss, who probably has a room just filled with coins. Yeah, the final boss was already a pain the first time around. I just don't want to fight that guy, but oh well. Whatever, and I really shouldn't go so close to the spikes, but never mind. There we go. 3 out of 4 bosses are down. And here we go. Next time it's only the final boss in the final stage. So thanks for watching, and I shall see you then. Take care and goodbye.